And slowly but surely, I never want to admit it, but I'm an intellectual Christian at this point, to the point where I'm talking to my friends and my family who know that of my perspective on faith and religion, and they're like putting out straw man arguments and saying like, "Oh yeah, aren't they so silly for believing this?" And I would start arguing with them, and they're like, "Wait, aren't you on our side?" And I was like, "Yeah, but we can't put out the straw man, blah blah blah." And eventually, I had to realize like at this point in my life, like me and Taylor are both out of college. We're actually engaged to be married. We're living in Pennsylvania. So we both moved. She's from Pennsylvania. I'm from Florida, but we met playing basketball in Florida. We both moved to Pennsylvania after college. We're living here. We're engaged, be married. And I have to admit to myself, I'm like, I'm not a full Christian, but I'm an intellectual Christian. Like I believe all the arguments, I believe all this stuff. And I'm like, but if you ever like have your heart and your soul disagreeing with your mind, like it'll twist you in knots. Like it'll just twist you up in knots. And it'll make you literally physically sick. Like if your heart wants something and your mind wants something else and they're not in agreement, like you will get physically ill from that. And I realized that I was making myself miserable. So I was like, all right, I believe all the arguments. Like I can recite them better. I know that if I go back and I read the Sam Harris or the Nietzsche or something like that, I can poke holes in their arguments like no other. But I can't do that with Aquinas and the Summa Theologia. I can't do that with the Catechism. I can't do that with the commentaries on Scripture and stuff. I can't poke holes in their philosophy or their reasoning, but I can easily poke holes in the reasoning behind these atheistic thinkers. So I'm like, all right, throughout all this, never prayed once in my life. Like, never crossed myself, never prayed to God. It was just reading. It was all an intellectual endeavor. Well, finally, I say the prayers. I finally get on my knees for probably the first time since I was a little kid going to Sunday school. Say the prayers, and it's um, like the heart was set on fire. Like from that moment, my heart finally agreed with my intellect, and it's never looked back since. And I credit my wife Taylor uh for being, I always call her my Saint Monica because Saint Monica's famous for she's Saint Augustine's mom, and she would always pray for him even when he was doing the worst possible things a human being can do. And she was that for me, and how she saw that she was so confident that I was going to come out the other side. I don't know how she was so confident, but yeah, that's kind of the faith journey as somewhat quickly as I can say it.